Hi, I'm Mike from HD Development Group. Today I'm joined with David from Mike Homes Inspections. We are in Lasalle, Ontario at one of our Holmes Approved Homes. Today David will be conducting the first of 3 inspections, this one being the envelope inspection. And on his second visit down, David will be conducting a post-installation inspection, which is called the thermal inspection. David, what is it that you'll be looking for today during the envelope inspection, as well as a thermal? If you can explain a little bit, what is it, those types of things that you'll be looking for?
Sure. The nice thing about stage inspections is that we get to see the house in 3 stages as it's going up. So the first inspection, which is today, we're looking for all of the building wrap on the outside, things that will be covered later by stone or brick. And we're also looking for everything that will be hidden by the insulation. So when we come next time, we're looking at insulated walls. We already know what has happened behind them.
Definitely.
And when we arrive at the outside next time, they may very well be brick or siding, and I get to see what's going on behind that. So it's the nice thing about being here at this stage. We get to see the bare bones of the house. We get to see everything before it's hidden, and then we just move on to the next stage. The next inspection will be a thermal inspection, and that's basically an insulation inspection. We also do an air tightness inspection, which we use a blower door to find how well the house can be pressurized and find any leaks, and so that they can be sealed up before the drywall goes up. The blower door test is to find the leaks. We're not really looking for a score. We're just, before the drywall goes up, any problems that we find can be quickly remedied rather than tearing the drywall down.
And by identifying and sealing these leaks before the drywall goes up, we'll be able to achieve the level of air tightness we're looking for at the final inspection, correct?
That's right, that's right. And this is my blower door unit over here, and it's sucking all the air out of the house. I've got it set to negative 30 pascals. So that's just enough to show the leaks, but not tear the poly off the wall or split any seams, hopefully. It has been known to happen anyway. So I go around and I look for the warm areas where air might be leaking, and then I feel with the back of my hand as well. So it's a two-type test. Sometimes the leaks are very apparent on the camera and sometimes they're not. But you can detect even a 1 pascal airflow with the hairs on the back of your hand. That's one of the most sensitive parts. So I feel, I look, I feel.
Also by using all the vapor boxes, that's obviously
these are very well,
way to seal up the boxes.
yeah, very well sealed up. So if there's any air coming through there, I would see it on this, and I would also detect it with the hairs on the back of your hand. It doesn't take much. So I can see down here that there's some air coming in underneath this. And I can feel a little bit of airflow here, but this is going to get sealed up. I try to pay attention to the areas that will not get. Okay, so just by looking here, I see that there's some nails protruding here. So we're going to want to bang those in so that the drywall and the trim compresses this, and really, if there's a nail sticking in, obviously they have to deal with it. But it's better to do it ahead of time. Like right now, I'm going to do a little arrow to these nails, because the drywall installers tend not to pay attention to such things. They're really in here to get it done as fast as they can. So even when I find nails protruding, that's going to be a problem with the clamp. I'll draw a couple of arrows and show that this has to be dealt with, and hopefully not just smashed, and because then the nails protrude through the poly, and then you have a leak. Areas like this is a dead zone in here. And I see you already have it fairly well clamped. Oh, we got ourselves a hole right here. Okay, so once again, nope, they missed it. So this has to be obviously clamped. So that's good. We found this. And I just do that. And
So you're looking for blocking, so it's blocking, ready for clamping.
absolutely, yeah. And looking for overlaps. This is an obvious one. I've got air coming through here, and this is going to be a problem the whole way up, I would imagine. Oh, no, yeah. So
You know what? We did poly all this area before the frame went up, so that's why I find it strange.
Yeah.
This is open, but
so
yeah,
they skipped it. This is what happens. This is why you really have to look. Is this is tucked behind. It's in a spot where they either didn't see or whatever. So it's usually when it's one spot, it's the whole way up, and this seam is obviously not sealed, so it's going to be the entire way up there. So this is one's going to have to be redone. It's a matter of that. So It's just like tucking it in behind does nothing to fool the air. It has to be taped like this side. This side they taped it properly, and this side they missed. Okay, that's a good one. This process can lower your air change. I mean, those leaks that we found in the corner right there themselves would reduce the would definitely affect this, you know. And you want to get your scores as low as possible. The tighter the better. We don't need houses to breathe on their own now. We have HRVs for that will circulate the air. It used to be people would worry about sealing up the house too tight, but now there's, you know, something mechanical for that, and it's not just left to accidental leaks. Now we seal the house up all the way and ventilate with a measured amount with the HRV attached to the furnace. Okay, I've got a little bit of a breeze coming through here. I see that it has been foamed, but there's just a little bit of a gap here. I'm not going to obviously write any magic marker on this, but I can just, there's just enough of a void that I can feel it coming through this gap here. So we can just top this up a little bit, and here, right around this. So I'm just going to do my marker here. I like to have a good look in behind the tub whenever I get a chance. It is well sealed up back there. Vulnerable spot sometimes. So for the ductwork, I'm again just feeling to see if there's any leakage. Of course, your ductwork extending into the attic, we're actually testing that in addition right now because it's sort of included, and they are not blowing air, so they were sealed up.
That's pretty good because we still have to spray the tops of all the ductwork.
Right.
So we've sprayed the undersides, and then once the drywall's up, and we're back to spray all the tops. So they are not 100% fully sealed right now, but they will be in a couple weeks. So to have no leaks at this time that is.
They're feeling really good. Yeah, that's right. Takes several layers to get this exactly right.